Dark Angel. And hello, Tom.
Hi, Tom. Hi, Dark Angel. Hi, other viewers. How are you tonight? How are you this weekend? How's your weekend been so far?
It's long. Today, anyway.
It has been a long day today for us.
Yeah, meeting, phone call, okay.
Yeah.
But yes, welcome to podcast number 2 of the Dungeoneers Tavern.
As Dungeoneers Tavern, yep. And the first one is now live on our YouTube channel. If you guys want to watch the one from last week, if you may have missed it, I'll link that for you right quickly. I'll have to turn that down.
Here's me thinking Soldier Boy. But yes, anyone that was in my stream earlier, all future podcasts will also be uploaded to YouTube.
Yeah, all future podcasts from now on will be uploaded to our YouTube.
I'm okay, chilling, killing, contemplating my current unaliveness. Usual.
Yeah, the usual.
Preach.
For realsies.
So compared to last week's podcast, there's not a great deal in terms of news, is there?
Yeah, not a whole lot has really happened this week. It's more so, we got some console updates for you guys. I know everybody's curious about, like, when's the Xbox getting God, this shirt's, like, huge. When is the Xbox getting, and PlayStation getting restocked? When are we going to be able to get them again?
Good luck.
Yeah, it's kind of a good luck right now.
It's estimated.
For
summertime.
Yeah, we're at summertime is what's estimated. At least that's what Microsoft said about the Xbox, which you can kind of assume that's going to be similar with Sony and the PlayStation as well. However, with PlayStation, some of them have, been coming kind of randomly back into stock and not really being told to people. So places like Best Buy, Amazon, Sony Direct, they've all apparently had some PlayStations in stock and are randomly releasing them, I guess, is what was been going on.
Yeah. And Dynamic Duo is here, and it's been alright. Finally out of writer's block, winning. Love the Ale Storm shirt. We are here to drink your beer.
We are here to drink your beer.
I'm wearing your t-shirt.
And I'm wearing yours.
Yeah. We've become that cringy couple, haven't we?
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually didn't mean to do that. I was just like, I'm stealing one of your shirts. I don't feel like grabbing mine.
And this was just in my drawer, so it's like, that's right.
Yeah, fair enough.
But yes, I'm glad you've got your writer's block out of the way. And next, we just need to get Tom's unaliveness back to aliveness.
Is that possible?
Nah, not by us, because I feel more dead. But yes. So we are cracking on. We had our little discussion about the boring stuff that we have to cover every week because it's always changing every week. Mostly to, you ain't getting one anytime soon.
Yeah, for the Xbox. When it comes to console updates, I think what we'll do from here on out is when there's any substantial, solid ground evidence on when, okay, here's when this is going to come out, here's when the PlayStation is going to come back out, here's when the Xbox is going to come back out, here are some more factual release dates.
We'll
then
report
do
it
that.
then. Yeah, it makes it safe us not repeating ourselves. Although, from like our last podcast, we mentioned on Chromebooks, Chrome things like that, they are automatically installing the Google Stadia, the software side of it. It has been announced that Google's being sued for the greatly exaggerated gameplay and game quality. So basically, the tweet had since been deleted, but they were bragging how even if you had a poor internet connection, you could still stream Red Dead Redemption 2 at 4K 60 FPS quality. And I don't know if anyone's ever attempted to play a Google Stadia or seen anyone play a Google Stadia.
But they're shit.
Yeah, that's probably the nicest way we could have put that. They are god awful at the moment, so I'm not surprised that someone's finally just gone, fuck this false advertisement.
Well, because it's one of those, they had promised you so much for what it could do, and then it didn't deliver almost at all. It was kind of, the example that I used was, it would be like if they used gameplay, like cutscene graphics as their gameplay graphics, and then it turned out to be like shit. Imagine you're expecting like PS5 quality, but then you get like N64 quality. You know what I'm saying? So in a lot of ways, they fell back on their promises that they never delivered on when it came to anything.
I mean, I'm surprised we've not seen something about Cyberpunk being sued.
Oh my god, I know. Cyberpunk is like, so the Google Stadia is dumpster fire.
At the moment, yeah.
Unless they improve some stuff, absolutely. But
Xander!
Hey, Xander!
Sneaking on in there.
Just peeking on in.
Yeah, until they've sort of corrected, shall we say, I wouldn't really recommend it right now.
Nah.
It's weird. I've never really associated gaming with a Google product anyway. It's just something that...
The closest that I think is, it's because, like, Google and Microsoft obviously work together, so you're going to have things like that. However, the closest they've really come to is they put Cortana on PCs, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or Xbox now has Game Pass that they work with on PCs. So it's like they they dabble in the market but aren't fully into it.
They just
versus
tipping.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like Facebook, for example. All of a sudden now Facebook is trying to become this next gaming platform. They're claiming to be like the next Twitch.
Oh,
not going to happen. But part of them doing that is they just bought out the Oculus.
Which I think has basically now sunk Oculus, because you can guarantee it will then become, they'll use it for their Facebook streaming platform.
That's the intent, yeah.
Which is not, unless you're playing a lorry game, I've not seen anything else being
playable
used on Facebook's streaming service.
Unless it's a truck driving game.
Yeah.
Or a plane game.
Ew, gross. Leave Twitch alone. Exactly. Exactly. But yeah,
leave Twitch to it. You're absolutely right, Ribbon.
Yeah, but now that they bought out Oculus, sadly, it probably means that Oculus won't survive much longer.
No, and it's kind of sad. Like, Oculus was obviously the first one to come out. It was the big one. Like, oh, here's this VR technology. But naturally, like with the PSVR and the other VR, I forgot what it's called.
HTC Vive.
Thank you, the Vive. Yeah, the Vive. Thank you. Obviously, it's shown that they have the capabilities to do it, and they kind of have done it better without having to involve another platform. People just use Twitch anyway, and there aren't any problems. You can even get Twitch, the chats and things to pop up in your VR. I don't know if Oculus can do that. It might be able to, but it's things like that where I don't think Facebook will be able to hold up. It doesn't have the extensions and the attachments and things that Twitch does.
Well, from what I've seen, I mean, it might be different now because obviously Facebook have bought them out.
Right.
But there was a way of doing it, but it wasn't straightforward.
It was roundabout.
It was like if you had the Rift S, you had a better chance because it's directly plugged into your computer.
Sure.
But I never attempted it when I had the first Quest. Right, I just didn't even contemplate that idea. But yes, boycott that sort of shit for now.
Yeah, just not.
I think we should just let them sort of settle a little bit, just so hopefully Oculus doesn't go under because their technology is insane.
Yeah.
But the likelihood it's gonna die a slow, torturous death.
The fact that Facebook's trying to enter the gaming marketplace is just laughable in itself because it's Facebook. You can only imagine the nightmare that it would be. You know what I mean? Twitch is its own platform and its own thing for a reason. It has extensions and things built just for gaming. Facebook was not made for gaming. So Facebook's Farmville is about as far as you're going to get on quality gaming, I think, when it comes to Facebook. You know what I mean? It's not going to deliver just like Google.
Candy Crush Saga.
You stay over there. You're just itching to play Honey Pop too.
Yeah, that's truth. Yeah, in case you haven't noticed, I don't think it's in the American Steam yet, but it's in the UK Steam, but censored. Honey Pop 2.
Yeah, Honey Pop 2 is available. That is an announcement we were going to say. For those that were interested in Honey Pop, you guys, we were talking about it for a while before. Nick got into it. Obviously, that can't be streamed on Twitch or anything, but if you guys are interested, Honey Pop 2 is finally out.
It's obviously just for the puzzles.
Oh, yeah, it's for the
Yeah,
for the
that's
puzzles.
the reason why you introduced me to it.
Well,
Because
yeah.
you were just really into the puzzles.
Well, you like puzzle games, and I'm like,
Yeah.
well, here's a really good puzzle game.
Not our fault, titties.
Right.
Nick is such a grandma Candy Crush. Hey, I'll have you know. My mum plays that, and I had to help her a few times.
That's exactly what happened with me. My mom's like, can you play Candy Crush with me so we can move on? Oh my god, fine.
Xander trying
yeah.
to say I'm a grandma.
You're a grandma.
Hey, it's not a Tuesday, I'm not a woman today.
Oh, okay. What do you do on Saturdays?
Tired.
Fair answer.
It's the busiest day, so naturally tired. I think you should have definitely announced the
Okay.
next one.
Yeah.
It's your
So.
game.
Yeah. Nintendo and Smash Brothers fans. Some of you might know this already. You said, real quick. He said, "I'm just waiting for Facebook to fade into mediocrity." Yeah, exactly. That's what's happening at 100%. Yeah. So for Smash Bros, the two new characters were announced. It's the two newest characters since they announced Sephiroth back in December, and that's Pyrrha and Mithra from Xenoblade Chronicles. Just like almost said Sheik.
Blonde hair person, you were saying.
I almost said Sheik. It's not Sheik at all. Why did I always say that?
The Iron Sheik.
But yeah, so they're having which is shocking because normally it's a Fire Emblem character or something like that, something obscure, which is cool. It is still kind of obscure. So it's cool that they're putting Xenoblade characters in. I'll be honest though, me personally, I haven't been very excited for a character release announcement since Robin from Fire Emblem Awakening, because that was literally my avatar. It was because it was a make your own avatar, but they just put generic ones in. It just happened to look just like the one I made, and I thought it was cool. So I was like, oh, we got more Fire Emblem. So yeah, we've got that coming out, which is cool.
How's Pokemon going for you two? I've not been on Pokemon Go for a few days.
Yeah, the last few days I just haven't. It's like I've been on my phone, but I haven't. Today is the most I've been on it because we've been either editing videos, filming videos, or
streaming.
Yeah, streaming, sorting other stuff. And it's one of those because when we play Pokemon, we want to really sit and enjoy it. You know what I mean? Or actually take the time to play, not have to set it down and miss anything.
But yeah, the Kando's been released now, I think.
The new Pokédex, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because there's been tutorials on how to get a Lickitung and how to
get
sure. Ditto, and it's like, yeah, it took me fucking forever to get Ditto anyway. I'm not doing it again.
Yeah, not again. Honestly, I'm surprised Facebook is still a thing, considering the documentary, The Great Hack Destroyed, what little credibility they had, and in a Senate hearing, the fact that Fugberg is a lizard. Yeah, he is a lizard person.
Yeah, he's a big old lizard.
Everybody that works in the American government are lizard people, don't you know?
Yeah, Illuminati.
They are Illuminati. And speaking of new character releases, I know sometimes we do tell you guys about Fortnite updates, because we know some of you enjoy Fortnite and like to play Fortnite. They have just introduced Ryu and Chun-Li into Fortnite. So now you can play not only as Kratos and Master Chief,
the Mandalorian.
Yeah, that was the new one. Yeah, Mandalorian, and then now you can also play as Ryu and Chun-Li. So it'll be interesting to play fighting game characters not in a fighting game.
I'm glad Xander feels the same way I do when Fortnite's coming in. It's just.
Yeah, but it is a popular game. I know a lot of our followers and watchers do play it. So yeah, I have a brother who plays, but he's 17. You expect that. So yeah, that's up with at least new character releases in some of the games this week.
Yeah, but there is some sad news.
Yeah, we do have a little bit of.
You
need to write it.
No, it's because I can't pronounce the first name.
So, those of you who gamers, you know this, you've heard it. It has been ingrained in you since childhood. If not, you might be too young to be here. But however, unfortunately, we have lost a master in the world of gaming this week. Today, I believe, actually just
it was just announced today.
It was announced today. Oh my god, because I kept feeling I was gonna mess it up. It's Kazuhisa Hashimoto, the creator of the Konami code. Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA start, has passed away. Unfortunately, the code did not work for him today.
No, but he he's made a staple point for that cheat in so many games.
So many games. Mainly, the big one that everybody knew was for Contra. When you press in the Konami code, you get 30 extra lives. It was known in Contra. They used it in TMNT games. Even as recently as Bioshock and Borderlands 2, you can still use the Konami code in. And I think that's so cool. That this old random, just thrown in cheat code has been such a staple in the world of gaming in so many ways, not even just as a cheat code.
Hopefully, like the next game that's used by that's created by that company, even
Konami.
Yeah, when they create the next game, if you enter that code, it should be like a little memorial or Easter egg towards
that be cool?
him, because that would just be like, dude, bruh.
You can also use the Konami code in DDR as well, so you can use it in if it's a Konami game. There's a chance you can use it. It really just depends. It's not every Konami game, but it's a big chunk of them. Yeah, absolutely.
To be fair, the cheat code itself is very similar to the weapons cheat from San Andreas. Up, down, left, right.
Yeah, close.
It's just instead of the A, B, it's like R1.
R1, yeah.
And yeah.
They just they swapped the triggers exactly.
Well, yeah, it was a sad day. A man of culture, your brother is. Tell me more. Just kidding. Don't tell me more. Footnote is shit. You were right the first time, Tom. Footnote.
It's one of those. It's like how did I explain it before? It was like if like PUBG and Fall Guys had a baby game and that's how we got Fortnite. That's what it feels like. Do you know what I mean? With all the crazy wild colors and the maps and everything, but then it's the Battle Royale aspect like PUBG or Valorant or something like that.
And the only upside to that game is it's great for demos. If you want to demo a graphics card, if you want to demo the latest console, because that's going to show the power of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the only positive I have.
Hey, again, it's one of those, it's to each their own. I have friends my age, not just my 17-year-old brother that enjoy playing it. I look at it this way. How is Fortnite any different, though, if you pop on, like, Fall Guys? You know what I'm saying? That's meant to be a kid's goofy game, but it ended up being something fun. So it may not, again, it's like I say with everything, it might not be your cup of tea, but it's somebody's favorite flavor.
Should try and get you playing Human Fall Flat. That shit's infuriating.
I'll try it.
But yeah, it's a weird ass control, but yeah, it's funny as hell. But yes, that's our. I think that's our only sad news, really.
That is the only sad news today.
Because,
only sad news today.
We're going to move on.
But it needed to be mentioned because it's the Konami code, man. It's a staple in the world of gaming. Hey, Zoriel.
Chat daddy.
How you doing?
What?
Still out there. All good.
But yes, retro gamers rejoice.
Oh yeah. So this is kind of funny. A little backstory with it before we announce it. Everybody knows the game Star Fox Adventures, right? It was released on GameCube fucking eons ago. Star Fox. Everybody's familiar with Star Fox. Something that a lot of people don't know about Star Fox Adventures, though, was it was actually a different game entirely to begin with, called Dinosaur World? Planet. Why did I keep saying World? Jurassic World, because I was saying that earlier. It made me think of Jurassic Park.
At least you didn't say a game called Dinosaur Park.
Yeah, I know, right? It's Dinosaur Planet, not Dinosaur World. But yeah, so Dinosaur World was an N64 game that Rare made way back then, and then eventually was canceled. However, it's finally... It was canceled and then re-released on GameCube as Star Fox Adventures. It was just kind of remade. So that has been leaked. Yeah, Zoriel, you're absolutely right.
The original.
The original Dinosaur Planet, I keep wanting to say Dinosaur World. Dinosaur Planet has been leaked and released so you could actually play it. So it was, like, unofficially leaked. But that's cool. You have an opportunity to play it still. And it'll be interesting to go, how did this turn into Star Fox?
Yeah.
That's what I'm waiting to see.
We've not looked to find out what sites it's on, but it has been leaked online to play.
Right.
So I imagine you just Google that, you'll probably find about 20 million emulators or something which have now got it on.
If Dolphin or something doesn't have it already.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of ones that support Nintendo ports altogether, and it's N64, so there's a good chance it might be.
Maybe. But again, if any of you decide to have a look for it, or possibly because, like Kaia, you're a big fan of the retro gaming.
Yeah.
If if you find it, let us know where you found it.
Hey, you fucker, I will.
And obviously, if you find it beforehand, let the world know.
If I find it beforehand, I'm gonna be playing it.
Yeah, and I'll just be there going, there would be stream tonight, but Kaia's lost track of time.
Real quick, Xander said, but the child from Fortnite was a piece of shit due to being spoiled and was the subject of bullying, which fueled a piece of shit to make life as bad as possible for everyone. Wait, what?
The second that Fortnite started using Mandalorian stuff like that, they ruined everyone's life.
Apparently everyone loves your shirt.
Yes, so you missed this though. We've been
This happened earlier too.
a very cringy couple. Unintentionally, we've actually swapped our t-shirts. I grabbed this from my drawer. Turns out it's Kaia's. And Kaia couldn't be asked getting a t-shirt.
So I just grabbed one of his and when I'm wearing your... Yeah, this is one of my old shirts. I got it the show when I saw Ailstorm.
Yeah. But yeah, another one, because just because you mentioned the shirt, and this is a Batman t-shirt, and I have a Batman tattoo right there.
Why don't you want to show everybody your sick tat?
My thick tat, bruh.
Your sick tat, bruh.
Oh, my cover-up.
It's cool, though.
It's been announced that there will be new Batman comics, graphic novels, and collections as well.
So this is all you, Mr. Batman nerd.
I didn't see a release date, sadly, but I'm going to be keeping my eyes peeled to see as and when it comes out. If it has already come out,
Well, given that
even
it's
fucking
collections
better.
and it's different things, they'll have different release dates.
Exactly.
So-
Hopefully it won't be garbage. I mean, DC,
Hey, Panda!
and I don't mean sus DC, I mean the company DC.
DC Comics.
Yeah, DC Comics, let's say that, let's save confusion. We know how badly they trash films, but they don't trash too many comics.
Yeah, that's just DC doesn't have a good. Okay. This is a well-known fact. We're just gonna put it out there. Marvel, their live actions, wonderful. Their live actions are where it's at. 9 times out of 10, it's a banger. It's a great film. Their animated ones, however, suck.
Garbage.
But then you flip the script. DC's animated features, oh my god, dude, are so fucking good. Like, Justice the Doom one was incredible. So good. But then their live actions suck. Green Lantern. We're just gonna put that out there. Green Lantern.
Even Ryan Reynolds doesn't want to talk about Green Lantern.
Ryan Reynolds even made a joke about it in Deadpool because it was that bad.
Yeah, I don't want the suit to be green or animated. Don't blame him.
So, Batman Beyond. Yes, Batman, exactly. Batman Beyond. Animated. Fucking phenomenal. So good. That's what I'm saying. DC's animated stuff is incredible, but their live actions are where they kind of fall short. And that's where Marvel ends up picking it up from there, you know what I mean?
The 1 out of 10 is Thor Dark World. Just kidding, I don't have a Marvel movie I don't like.
You know what's funny though? You say that, and a lot of people when they say, especially out of the last like decade of Marvel movies we've had.
Yeah.
It's funny enough, Dark World, the second Thor, is one that a lot of people don't like, and to be honest, it's one of those, I liked it, but I mainly just liked it because I love Loki.
Yeah. And
it was more of a Loki movie.
For me, I didn't really dislike any of the
Marvel
movies. The only ones that, and even then this is an older Marvel one, The Incredible Hulk.
Wait, which one? Because there was one that was so bad they had to remake it and make a new one with Bruce, oh god. I almost said Bruce Banner, which is his name, not the actor.
I think it's like 2004 or something like that.
Fight Club guy was the main actor in that one.
So, yeah.
I forgot his actor's name. I'm like losing him today, but
yeah, I'm the same with that. Second that, and beyond, Kevin Conroy is the new god. I need an Arkham game set in the Batman Beyond universe. I think that would be fucking class.
An Arkham game set like Batman Beyond? Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, nobody likes
Edward Norton. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's it. It's Edward Norton was in the first Incredible Hulk. And that's the one where it was just bad. That was just a bad movie.
Norton was phenomenal.
Yeah, that's the thing. Norton himself isn't a bad actor.
It's the script.
It was the script in the movie that was bad. Norton himself isn't a bad actor. Fight Club.
There's very few films where the actor's bad and the script is bad. The first film series that comes to mind is Twilight. You know, Kristen Stewart. No emotions, bad script.
Yeah, Daddy. Ow.
My
Yeah, Caesar.
God. Take care, Zoe.
Good luck with whatever you gotta. You're getting up to. Yeah, English is hard.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
No.
Neither do I. Don't worry.
No, if I could, then we wouldn't have that much of a problem at that fucking airport.
Sure, yeah. At least we're not dealing with the Germans. Next time it's the French.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true.
I don't like the French.
Be nice.
It's just built into every British person.
No, you misunderstand me. Did you see the
Eric Bana Hulk movie.
I don't think so.
To be fair, after
Eric Bana?
seeing the one Hulk film, I didn't want to see another because it just broke my heart too much.
Oh gosh, hiccups out of nowhere.
That's garbage.
Yeah.
That's the one. That's,
Yeah, that's a 2003 one.
Yeah, that's the one I saw, and I just wanted to die.
That's a bad one.
Yes, Gotham Knights, I can't wait for that either. It'll be one of the games I will stream.
Oh yeah, for sure. Nick will be, if it's a Batman game, Nick will be all over that.
Yeah, and it'll be one of them where we normally go, okay, we'll stream games for about 3 to 4 hours. It'll probably be one of them. I'll start at the usual time, about 6 o'clock, and at 2 o'clock in the morning, you'll be going, Nick, shut the fuck up. Go to bed.
Hell, no, not when you're gonna enjoy a game. Like, I get it. I was the same way, like, well, when Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, that's literally all I could do.
Yeah.
I would play the game, go to sleep, go to work, come home and play the game again. Rinse, recycle, repeat.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah, sure.
I had to force myself off it just so I didn't complete it too quickly.
So you didn't complete and conclude.
I didn't conclude. My fucking pre. Yeah, okay, the 2003 call was a little too cheesy too, right? Then Edward Norton did a great Hulk movie with Liv Tyler. Fucking English is difficult.
Apparently.
You've passed that on to me.
I said I don't care. I said I don't care. I'll die on that hill. Being able to play as Red Hood in open world Gotham, hell yeah, right? Fuck yeah. Mark Ruffalo, right?
Yeah.
Was our most recent, most known Hulk.
And after the sour shit that got thrown in our mouths from some of the other Hulks, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, that was at least, they were better Hulk movies. Hey, Thee!
Still kind of waking up. Should we be surprised by that comment?
I know, not with Panda, not ever. I would love to see the Venom universe get introduced into the Marvel universe. Dude, fucking right?
Well, there's maybe a Venom 2.
There is a Venom 2, yep.
I can't remember if they mentioned if that one's going to be the one with Spider-Man. I remember hearing
I didn't hear about
something
that part.
possibly. I'll have to double check that, but I also might just remembering some of the really old games. Who knows? We'll have to have a look into that, but they should do at least crossing into the Spider, because that makes sense. Crossing Venom into Spider-Man.
Yeah, yeah.
Because, well, the
At least
PS1
in
games
continuity.
and everything, it's just where it's at.
Right.
Fighting Venom and that most difficult mission where you had to carry the bombs away. And if you didn't and you died, and that woman who's tied up is just like, oh no. Like, oh no. No. Oh my god, Spider-Man's dead. It's just, well, I'm fucked.
You're right. Don't know about Spider-Man, but Venom 2 will have. Yeah, Carnage is going to be in it. Yep.
Rated R.
Hey, fuck yeah.
Superstar.
Alright, well, now that we went off on a comic tangent, let's hop back into podcast topics.
For now.
The last one was, the way I see it, Edward Norton played a good younger Bruce Banner who's more volatile and emotional and less controlled. And Mark Ruffalo is a great older Bruce Banner.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great way to look at it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good point. That's a really good point.
The way that he would be now, Mark
Versus
Ruffalo
then,
suits
right.
it. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. I'll agree with you there, Tom.
Let's see. Oh, well, actually, while we're still talking about comics and gaming, another comic series that's coming out, well, I should say it's a game series that is getting a comic series, is Far Cry. So Far Cry is going to have some comics or graphic novels coming out with it too. So anyone that's been a fan of Far Cry, you got some more to look forward to.
And also, there was an announcement that the Far Cry 6 game,
Yeah.
there is a beta that's out at the moment, but do not go on it because it's actually a phishing scam.
Really?
Spelled with a PH. Not
Yeah,
phishing
yeah.
as in... No, it's a scam that they're trying to obviously con everything out of you for. So
Wow.
if you do come across a Far Cry 6 beta and it's not from the official locations, do not go on it because you'll be royally fucked. Crafty, legend, 4th month.
So is he in here, or is it just...
Yeah, he's here.
Four scores.
4 and 7 drinks ago.
Hey, Crafty, 4 months! Whoop
Hello,
whoop!
Poppet. How you doing, sir? It's been
How
a
you doing,
minute.
man?
I got that from you. God damn it.
What?
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. I caught myself saying Smeghead.
Yes.
So we've traded.
Crafty, it's a proud day for us. She's been saying Smeghead.
I've said Smeghead. Unironically, like it's just naturally formulated in my mouth into words.
Life is good. Formulated in your mouth. Great news, everyone. We found the title of the sex tape.
Oh man. So yeah, moving right along.
We're not that kind of stream.
Something to drive me up really quick, because I'm not personally into this game, but I know the game is huge. I feel like if I gave it another chance, I would enjoy it, but for my own reasons, I didn't personally get into the game at first. Is Destiny 2. Everybody that plays Destiny or the Destiny 2 specifically, there was the whole cross-platform thing that came out. The open like MMO sort of aspect to it started. So Destiny 2 grew. It went from kind of sort of flatlining a little bit with its every week raids and things like that to it blew up. Now it's to a point where they're actually going to be making a show for Fortnite.
For Destiny.
For Destiny. So you're going to get a Destiny 2 show. It's still in the talks and in the works, so I'm not entirely sure what the premise is going to be yet, but that's what's going to be coming out next.
I mean, one of the reasons it might have blown up was because it came free on PlayStation.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying, right.
But, yeah, Smeghead here is Smeg and Smegmer is what we call dick cheese, yeah. What's the only kind of cheese that doesn't go off? Dick cheese.
Ew! Ew! You nasty.
Wasn't Destiny made by one of the dudes from NCIS? I don't know, I don't...
You might be right, that I'm not sure about. You might have fun facted us on games right there.
Difficult to say. I think I played a tiny bit of Taken King from Destiny 1.
Okay.
And then one of my old roommates asked me to get Destiny 2, and I tried that for like a day, and I just went, nope, delete.
Yeah, you couldn't get into it.
But now it haunts my library.
Destiny 2 does?
Yeah, because it's obviously now my PlayStation's game library because I've installed it.
Oh, well maybe I'll try playing it, and I'll stream me trying to play it, and see how terrible I end up being at it.
It's a tricky game.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's another shooting game. It's just like, okay, what are the controls? What is the end goal? What is the main goal in this one? And then applying it to that.
Yeah.
But to me, it's another. The whole point of Destiny was it was supposed to be like the next Halo. You know what I mean?
As someone who's only just started playing Halo, out of the two, I'd rather play Halo.
I'm fair.
I fucking game rage at Halo. The amount of times I'm fucking dying.
Right.
Oh Lord,
Kingdom Hearts is getting a series on Disney.
I was going to talk about that too. Yeah. Kingdom Hearts is getting a fucking series, y'all. On Disney Plus.
I think I need
I'm
to get
gonna-
a headset on because I'm deaf.
I'm sorry.
You get too excited.
I did. But yeah, so I was going to talk about that, but I want to get as much information about it as possible, and I was going to talk about it next week's podcast, so that way we had as much information on it as we could get.
Get good at Halo. Fuck you, son.
Introducing,
Your 9-year-old to Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Legend.
Aww.
Good film. Great game as well, actually. I did enjoy the Prisoner of Azkaban game. Taken aback by Kaia spazzing over Kingdom Hearts.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry!
try being in the same room. You won't just be like, what the fuck? You'll be, oh, my ears.
I love Kingdom Hearts!
But regardless, the game is decent. You're talking about Destiny 2, because I'll disagree with you there.
Yeah, I'll say, yeah, which game? Said I'll be waiting for the Invincible series. That comic was, that comic was awesome, and the show looks cool.
You good, my guy?
You good?
Wah?
What?
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so next up, for Animal Crossing fans.
I'm out.
Yeah, Nick's not a big fan of Animal Crossing. I love Animal Crossing. I was playing since GameCube Animal Crossing, so that's just me. For anybody that's looking to get a little bit more out of Animal Crossing or wants a little more than maybe just a game, there's a manga series coming out that they're going to be releasing over in the West finally. So in the West, we're going to be getting the Animal Crossing manga. If you want to see something a little sooner or you wanted something more now, there actually is an anime movie out on, I don't know if it's on like Crunchyroll or anything. I'd have to double check, but it's a thing. There's an Animal Crossing anime movie that you can watch. So that thing, I think that's pretty cool.
So I was supposed to come after the other messages, taking it back. You
Oh.
I feel you, dude.
I'm feeling it, dude.
There you go. They felt
Look.
you.
And like it itched and scabbed, like right at the tip of my nose, and I can feel
Hey,
it.
it could be worse. You could have 3 to 4 nosebleeds a day for over 9 days.
I'm surprised you have any blood left.
It's going to take more than loss of blood to kill me,
Fair enough.
sadly.
Well, I guess it's a good thing.
Oh fuck no, I don't need Animal Crossing hentai on my feed. It's gonna make you fucking pretty!
Animal Crossing, new rule 34.
No, you'll set Tom off.
Yeah, I was gonna set Tom off and then Flobble will suddenly appear. It's like
Yes.
summoning him. More like Animal Fury Crossing. Furry Crossing.
Yeah, I think of
Animal Crossing is just
was
so
it
cute.
Thomas Nook or whatever?
Tom Nook, yeah.
Yeah. Rule 34. Tom Nook.
Here's the thing. Tom Nook Rule 34 means he would find a way to monopolize on it, because if you're going to be selling his nudie nudes, he's going to make sure to get a bell or two out of it. That's a stingy motherfucker. Lord Jesus!
It's okay. You can call me Darkness.
Oh my god. Jesus?
Jesus.
This is the reputation I'm leaving behind.
And it's a good reputation. Reputation. Fuck me, English is gone today.
Yeah.
Oh, and that reminds me, I did a piece of stitches from Animal Crossing.
Oh, you did? What characters? I'm sure
sure-
there's already Rule 34, sorry.
Yeah.
Of Animal Crossing out. Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna jump off a cliff. Do a flip? Don't.
I'll say, guys, Tom Nook, all them aside, Isabel. Just because of Smash Bros and everything alone? Absolutely, you know there's shit for Isabel.
At least be tasteful with it. There's no such thing.
I miss, man, I used to be a part of this Discord server that was, quite spicy.
Spicy.
Oh, it was spicy
Was it?
nice.
Was it?
It had very nice, saucy memes and photos of game characters, anime characters, nerdy shit. It was very nice. I won't get too much into that server, but it was good. It doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately.
Hello, just call me Mikey.
Say it again.
People love your Ailstorm shirt.
Yeah, I know.
There's Ellie from The Last of Us. Yes. I also remember seeing a meme picture that said "The Last of Ass."
The Last of Us.
It gets worse. The picture that went with it wasn't the 14-year-old Ellie. You know where this is going.
Go ahead.
Getting butt fucked.
No!
Yeah, it was wrong on so many levels. I had to shut down my computer, and I didn't turn it on for like a couple of weeks. No worries, you go do your parenting. I'll be the same, Crafty. I'll leave you with that fucking weird image.
Peace out, Sailor Scout.
Yes, it was super fucking weird.
The only Annabelle art I liked was the stuff that came out with the game last March with Doom. Oh, is it for Isabel with Doom Guy? Dude, the Isabel and Doom Guy memes. Did you see any of that? It was the most wholesome fucking thing. You know Doom, the game.
Yeah.
Doom Guy. Well,
Isabel's from Animal Crossing. Isabel's just very sweet and like Animal Crossing mom almost. It's just so sweet. It's Isabel. And so it's like wholesome with evil, but then they're helping each other. It was the cutest thing in the world. The whole Isabel and Doom Guy memes. They were some of my favorite memes of all time.
Yeah.
They were great. So yeah, the very last announcement that we have, is of course Kaia would get off to horror killer doll Rule 34 stuff. Shh, God.
Yeah, I know.
I like fucked up shit. So those weren't they cute?
Oh wait, different Annabelle.
Oh wait.
It was meant to be Isabel. That was a typo.
But yeah, the very last bit of gaming news that we have for you guys, we were actually going to tell you about the Resident Evil Special Editions, the Resident Evil 8 Village Special Editions that are going to be coming out for different systems. Maybe some of the prices and things like that also. So there's going to be a few different editions. There's going to be like your basic physical hard copy, same with your basic digital download.
The basic bit train.
Right. Your next up is going to be those plus a few like additional things that you can download within game. So there's things like a different save screen, different cassette tapes that you can get, and things like that. So there are little things within game. Is one of the other editions.
And it might be like a steel book and stuff like that.
Yeah, the last, like the biggest one though.
And it does look pretty bitchin'.
It does. It's the, what do they call that edition? It's just collector's edition. So it's nothing named fancy. However, what you get in it is the game, all the DLC, the Chris Redfield figure, which is it's a pretty nice, like decent sized looking figure.
Yeah.
You get the 64-page hardcover art book, the reversible microfiber cloth map, which is nice. It's not a paper map. It's like a legit, feels like an old like cloth map. And then you also get the steel book with it as well. Most collector's editions do come with an art book and steel book now.
I was gonna say My Last of Us 2 one has stuff like that as well. Now let's break people's hearts with the price.
To be honest,
That's intense.
and it also comes in a collecting like a box. It looks kind of like the
old sort of like
like a suit. Not I don't want to say
like a
suitcase,
trunk.
but yeah, there you go, like an old trunk from the game. So it all comes in that. The prices now.
Same for PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X.
The price is same all the way down.
£220 or $220. So in theory, the British are being shafted because $220 in pounds
is not the same.
Less than 200 quid.
Right. It's not the same at all.
But by the time that's out, I'll be in the land of the free, home of the brave.
Yeah, you won't really have to worry about that, will you? Dude, RE8 looks fucking incredible. I actually can't wait to play more of it.
I was gonna say, the demo was great.
It looked beautiful. It had that creepy. It had the creep factor that Resident Evil is, dude, and it was great. As long as it keeps it in the rest of the game, we're good.
Yeah,
we're good.
Resident Evil.
Oh, and I'll say sorry, folks, but you also don't get burnt dildo finger with this collector's edition. You just get a map.
And just like that, everyone's hearts broke. We said there was only one piece of sad news today.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
That's alright for a big bundle. But no, right. That kind of price point, especially the figure alone. The figure itself is going to cost you a chunk. Figures on their own can be $50 to $100, depending on the size and if it's made of PVC, things like that. So the RE7, when Hazard came out, the collector's edition came with, what was it supposed to be? A finger.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be like a burnt finger like thing that you do something in the game with. However, when you looked at it, it straight up looked like a charred dong.
Yeah.
It did not look like a finger at all.
Just speaking of expensive collector's editions, the most expensive ones I've seen, $450 for the Ellie edition of The Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah.
And that was an American exclusive. The UK's most expensive one was one I got, which was $250. But there's also, when they redid Destroy All Humans,
oh yeah,
for £400, they did their collector's edition.
Yep.
And the only difference between that and the previous one was a backpack that had the alien on it. That was it.
Yeah, that was all.
And that
it was a minor difference.
An extra 150 quid.
It's because that's a collector, man. It's collector stuff. It's what it is.
Yeah.
You
Do
know?
you want a life size though? The 7'2".
Dude, I want a life size vampire mommy. I want her to step on me. If I had a life size figure of vampire mommy, I would let it fall on me.
Just because you said step on you, I instantly thought Stewie Griffin when he goes step on my cubes. The sounds and atmosphere are top notch in the demo. Yeah, exactly.
They really are. It made it feel like you were in the environment. I can imagine what that game's going to be like if you have headphones on. Ooh. Oh, dude, just call me Mikey. Thank you for subscribing, man. Thank you.
Thank you, my lord.
Turn that back down. Alrighty. Thanks for subbing, man.
Yeah, we get super excited when the music hits.
It's initial D. How can you not get excited? Oh, that's right.
Getting excited by some D.
By that initial D.
Initial D?
Drip Kings. But yeah, so that's going to be what you're looking forward to. May 7th is the release date for RE8, so if you're looking to get that, or if you're looking to maybe save up for a special edition, that's a... Ooh, hat. I need a hat.
No.
Yeah, because if I wear that here, I look like a fucking tourist.
Elonzi.
Yeah, that's my hat. Now I realized if I wore...
It's smaller than mine.
Well, it's clipped all the way around, so that way I was able to hang it. I usually put it on the second to last. Fucking love Tenacious D! Nick was just playing
Brutal Legend.
Brutal Legend earlier. I don't know why I can't, my English today. Can't do it.
But yes, well yeah, so the amount of news for gaming this week
Yeah, we had sort of a slow week with gaming news. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a ton of stuff happening. There's always a lot going on. But
a lot of it's very similar to stuff we've already covered.
right, so it's kind of when there are some big breaks or updates, we'll update you guys more, especially when it comes to consoles and things like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. It gives you time to save up for RE8.
Yes, during the pandemic when no one has money.
Yeah, right.
They want to charge 220 fucking quid.
Like,
Guys, please.
Diablo 2 Resurrected. Yes! Diablo 2, so they are remastering and rebringing up Diablo 2. I did see that earlier when I was looking for news. So, that's pretty cool. They are redoing something with Diablo 2. Because the other Diablos were incredible. So it's nice to see them bringing it back and doing some more with it.
Yeah. You know, I'd love to see Brutal Legend remastered.
Oh my god.
That would be funny.
And you know Jack Black would come right back and try to do
hands
something
down,
with it.
yeah.
Sure.
Or even just like a follow-up game. Like Brutal Legend 2.
Oh god, what was that game? It had that cel-shaded style to it. It was similar to like Brutal Legend, where it was all around music and things that you did in it. One of the bosses was even voiced by Jimmy Urine from MSI. What? Oh my god! It was like Juliet. The main character's name was Juliet.
Pass.
Oh fuck! Help! Did you hear the voice actor? That's one of the daughters. Wait, from what game? Who's voice actor?
It might be from Resi 8.
Lollipop Chainsaw. There we go. Have you ever heard of that one or played that one?
Heard of it, not played it.
Okay, it's just one of those where it's a good one. It's ridiculous. It kind of made me think of Brutal Legend at times, like vice versa. Yeah, Lollipop Chainsaw. Yep. Man, that's a game I kind of forgot about. It was like a zombie fighting ridiculous game, man. And anytime you tried to because there was an achievement where you had to look up her skirt, but every time you tried, she'd go, "No, stop it!" She would react to you trying to upskirt her. It was just too much. That was such a good man. That's a good one. I missed that game. But speaking of missing games and nostalgia, let's finish off this podcast the same we always do and list off some of our most nostalgic favorites.
Gaming history of this date, February 20th. Yeah. years.
Year X.
So, the oldest one,
Oldest game today.
February 20th, 1993. It's older than me. It's 28 years ago. It came out on the Genesis console. Flashback, The Quest for Identity.
I never played that myself.
Yeah, I never played that either. I didn't really see much Genesis stuff, to be fair. Music or games console. But yeah, that's fucking ancient.
Let's see, what are some... I'm just curious what some good ones we got on here.
Oh, Metal Slug! I still played Metal Slug recently.
So, side note.
Oh, Sonic and the Secret... Yeah, so 14 years ago today was the Metal Slug anthology. Sonic and the Secret Rings came out on the Wii. If anybody remembers that
Which
nightmare.
makes you now remember how old the Wii is.
Yeah.
Side note, for the last 4 days I've watched the guys installing the wall, shoveling dirt uphill, somehow entertaining. It does sound like it would. Sometimes like
Be
paint
satisfying,
drying,
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like mildly satisfying. Oh, that's actually a great one for today. So 7 years ago today, Guilty Gear Xrd came out. And if anyone has played like Guilty Gears before, is familiar with the Guilty Gear series, excellent fighting games. They came before like Blaze Blue and all them before. The new Guilty Gear came out, and apparently it's phenomenal. My best friend has been playing it. He's obsessed with it. He says they listened to all of the players' complaints and changed it. So the game apparently feels like a completely different game. So I think that's awesome, just hearing like there's a Guilty Gear anniversary while the new one just came out, and hearing the improvements from then to now is pretty cool. You like that Sonic game?
Sorry, I was going to sleep.
Oh yeah.
Other than that, 6 years ago, PlayStation 4, which makes you really weird that the PlayStation 4 is 6 years old.
Right.
I still remember getting that day of launch.
I still remember watching E3 and them talking about the PS4.
Yeah. The game Metal Gear Survive came out. Now, I never played too much Metal Gear, but my best friend from up north, him and his mother, obsessed. To the point where they have platinumed all the games.
Have they seriously?
Yeah, and some of the stuff they were having to do to platinum it was insane. Like how they had the patience to do that, I have no idea.
I mean, I can't say anything. I've taken the time to try and platinum games. If you're committed to a game and you love it that much, you will.
Yeah, to be fair, when I was doing the first Last of Us game on the PS4 version, because they released a new difficulty, Grounded,
Yeah.
which was hard. It took me about 4 or 5 months because I just kept dying on one fucking bit, and when I finally got past it, I was so happy, but then I had to still do it on New Game Plus.
Yeah.
And then I cried again.
You'd say Metal Gear kind of slid off after 2 for me. To be fair, 3, pretty sure it was 3, was basically just the movie with 45-minute cutscenes.
Yeah, I got told
That was
that
a
one.
Snake Eater, I believe. Yeah.
They had more cutscenes than actual gameplay.
It did. It fucking did. I remember it was a charity marathon I did years and years ago with friends. We did a Metal Gear marathon where we played all the Metal Gear games through for charity. And I remember some of us were kind of waiting for 3 because we knew we'd be able to take little breaks in between the 45 minutes with cutscenes.
Yeah, you just
And it's
disappeared.
true because it was like, damn, that game's long. But yeah, that was that.
Yeah.
2 more games.
When your phone decides to stay unlocked.
Yeah.
The other ones, a few that I'm gonna mention. 1 year ago today, so we got some 1-year anniversaries. Was Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition came out, which is that's awesome. We also had Persona. It's actually a couple fighting games. We've got a lot of fighting game anniversaries this week, it seems. Persona 5 Strikers. I kept wanting to say something else. Persona 5 Strikers came out in Japan at least a year ago. And if anyone played the Persona fighting game, it's really good. It's really fun. It's up there with, to me, it's like Marvel vs. Capcom style crazy fighting goofiness, more than maybe Guilty Gear or Blaze Blue. But,
Oh, sorry, I was reading.
Okay.
Spider-Man, PS4 Origins, God of War 4, and Assassin's Creed 2 twice. Once on PS3 and once on PS4. Well,
Ones that you've
Platinum.
platinumed?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
well played, sir. Well
You
played.
platinumed the platinumable Final Fantasy games. Oh, which ones? That's awesome, man.
That takes an special
Just in
kind of
general, like,
achievement, yeah.
all those games take time to platinum. I was trying to platinum Kingdom Hearts 3 and was almost there. Almost.
You'll have a chance again.
Again. And real quick, the very last game anniversary announcement that I'll make for fighting games is Under Night in Birth. If you've played, like, it's up there with, like, Guilty Gear, Blaze Blue, Marvel vs. Capcom in that 2D style fighter. It's really good. It's really creepy. It's weird. It's got that weird storyline similar to, like, something like Blaze Blue would. It was 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh god, literally. So pretty much 7 to 15. You platinum. That's fucking awesome. Kudos, man.
Well played, sir. Well played.
I knew which one you meant.
Yes. Final Fantasy 2 when it was on. Fucking hell, Final Fantasy 2 would have been. Oh god, what system?
What is it? What is it? Come on. The original system.
Oh, the PS. That wouldn't be PS1.
Not PlayStation.
No. Oh, fuck. It's gone.
Nintendo.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
It was on the Nintendo. They had the original Nintendo.
Oh, damn.
That's what.
It was just called Nintendo.
Yeah. Yes.
So I've only ever known them as Nintendo Entertainment Systems, NES, SNES, 64.
Well, yeah, like the Nintendo.
Yeah, we never call them just the Nintendo. That does not narrow it down in the slightest.
The NES.
To
Not the
actually
Super.
be forgotten. Fair game.
It's okay. With the Final Fantasy games, it's Final Fantasy games are all separate. You don't have to play them in order or anything like that unless it's 10 and 10-2, something like that, or 7 and its spin-offs. But Final Fantasy originally came to be because the company itself, Squaresoft, was going under. Like, the company making Final Fantasy, that made Final Fantasy was going under. But this was before Final Fantasy existed. They literally poured everything they had, whatever they could, into their very last game as like a, this is it, this is what we got, this is all we got. And they called it their Final Fantasy. And that's how the Final Fantasy series came to be, because it ended up blowing up and taking off and brought them right back out of the ditches. I think that's fucking awesome,
That's pretty cool.
honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it worked. It worked out for them. And that's just crazy cool. So, wow.
Yeah.
That's
Bit of a,
podcast this week.
yeah, a shorter one this week. Obviously, we're going to keep up to date as much as we can with all the stuff we have discussed this episode and the last episode. Again, the last episode is now on YouTube. Uncut, unedited, literally
Yeah.
as it was.
I can't tell if you're trying to high-five me or.
I was just playing my hands up, talking with my hands. Uncut, no
Doing my
editing.
hands.
So, yeah, you'll see the times where we fuck up, times we swear. But it's going to be the same with this one. It all gets uploaded.
Yeah, so every podcast from this podcast on will be uploaded to YouTube as long as there aren't any kind of copyright strike things that we have to face, but we should be alright. So that way, if you miss any podcast from like here on out, or you're like, oh, I can only make it like this time, and it's okay. It's not a big deal. It's no problem. We appreciate when people show up and watch, but we're also going to be on YouTube too, so you'll be able to see it there. Real quick, I'll pop our YouTube in chat if you guys want to watch it. Last week's episode is up and live now. Tonight's episode will be available either tomorrow or Monday.
Depends how quickly the computer starts to work.
Well, it's more so just Twitch also has to let me download it and upload it and all. There's
True.
a lot that goes into it.
How
How were you introduced to it? Wait, introduced to what?
Final Fantasy, I imagine, because we were just talking about that.
Oh, Final Fantasy? When I was a kid, I had the NES and I played the original Final Fantasy like that way. But then I never really played a lot of the other ones, funny enough, up until I played Kingdom Hearts. And went, who are all these other characters? Found out that, oh, these are other Final Fantasy character games? So that was me at 11, 12 years old going, there are other games for this? And yeah, so unfortunately I knew Squall as Leon first. But it is what it is. He's now just Squall to me. So yeah, that was at least Final Fantasy. That just playing it as a kid. I still have the cartridge.
I think I never really got into Final Fantasy, because I think the first one I played was probably their worst one. I even can't remember which number that is now.
13.
Yeah, it would have been that one.
Did the main character's two sisters have pink hair?
I don't remember that far. I just remember going, fuck this, I'm out.
I mean, they were literally... The main character's name was Lightning.
It was probably
Lightning
that
and
one.
Sarah.
Yeah. Other than that, the only times really then I've seen it or paid attention to it afterwards was I've worked in game shops for like 6 years of my life, so
Oh, fair.
I've seen many of them.
No, that's totally fair. So Final Fantasy also had Dissidia, the fighting games, which is really cool. In Kingdom Hearts 3, you can even see a display for Dissidia in the Toy Story world, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
That's
I think that is it for this week, everybody.
so yes, it's a bit of a shorter episode, but podcast will be back again.
Podcast
Next
every
week.
Saturday. We'll be airing every Saturday at 7 or 8 p.m. It kind of really depends on how the days are going, but you'll find us every Saturday evening, and then you'll find the episodes again on YouTube later after that. Thank you everybody who has stuck around, who watched. Thank you for being here. Everybody that was chatting and talking to us about all the updates. That's really cool.
Yeah, mucho apreciado. Rue,
Yeah.
thank you for being awake and joining us. Always a pleasure. Thank you to Just Call Me Mikey for the subscription again. Fantastic
Thank you
to
for
have
your
you aboard.
subscribing.
EXO, Crafty, Zoriel,
Zoriel.
Tom. Can't forget Tom. He's always in here first.
Yeah, Tom was in here first.
Thank you, and anyone else who I've slipped
Just
names.
everybody that's been, we know folks have been kind of in and out as
How
well.
did I
So.
forget Xander? Xander insulted me.
Look at Alexander, he forgot. Oh shit, is that Cloud's Buster Sword? Yeah, it is. I see that emote.
But yeah,
Fuck yeah.
thank you so much, guys. Enjoy the rest of your days, nights, wherever you are. And
We will see you again on Monday for our regular schedule. Piss off, Lou. For our regularly scheduled gaming on Monday. We'll see you on Monday for that. And then next Saturday for our podcast number 3. So yeah. Peace out, Sailor Scouts. Love you guys.
Deuces.
Bye.